In every shadow, a story waits to be told. Welcome to Dark Eerie Chronicles, where your nightmares become our stories. This story has been submitted by Zara and is being narrated by Dark Eerie Chronicles. Some places remember you more than you remember them, and sometimes that memory can kill. My name is Zara, and this is a story from my honeymoon. A trip that began like a dream and ended like a nightmare. A story I tried to forget, but couldn't. It happened in the winter of 2007, in Hunza, at a place called Eagle's Nest Point. Eagle's Nest isn't just any tourist spot. It's a place suspended between heaven and earth. From there, you can see the mighty Rakaposhi bathed in golden sunlight, the Altar Sar Peak glowing like it's alive. It's calm, still, almost sacred. But sometimes, silence isn't peace. Sometimes, silence is a warning. My husband, Haydar, and I wanted to get away from the crowd, celebrate somewhere remote, quiet. It was the end of December, the off-season. Most tourists were gone and hotels were nearly empty. We booked a small hotel at Eagle's Nest. It was charming, wooden, cozy, perched on the edge of the mountain. They gave us room number 7, the last room in the hallway, the one with the best view. When the manager handed us the key, he paused. "You're sure about this room?" Haydar laughed. "It's our honeymoon. Privacy is kind of the point." The manager just nodded slightly. I remember thinking, maybe he wanted to say something more. It was 3:07 a.m. I remember the exact time because I randomly woke up. No sound, no disturbance. Just something pulled me out of sleep. It was cold, not the usual mountain chill. Something deeper, more intrusive. The windows were shut. The heater was on, but the cold felt like it was crawling under my skin. I got up, went to the bathroom. When I came back, I froze. There was a figure on the balcony, a woman. Long hair, white clothes, completely still, almost part of the shadows. At first, I thought maybe it was a curtain, a trick of light. But then, she turned her head. Her face was pale. Her eyes, blood red, unblinking, staring right at me. I swear I forgot how to breathe. And in a blink, she was gone. Nothing on the balcony. No sign. No footprints in the frost. I didn't scream. I don't know why. Maybe part of me still thought I imagined it. Haydar woke up, saw me standing stiff near the window. "What's wrong?" he asked. I whispered. There was a woman on the balcony. He chuckled sleepily. "Probably a weird dream. Come back to bed." But I knew what I saw. For 2 nights, nothing happened. Everything seemed fine. I convinced myself it was in my head. Maybe the altitude was messing with me. But then, things started moving around. My bangles turned up under the bed. My phone was found inside the bathroom cabinet. One morning, my scarf was fluttering outside on the balcony railing, and I swear I never took it out there. When I told Haydar, he joked, "Maybe it's a female djinn trying on your wardrobe." We laughed, because laughing made it feel harmless. But the 4th night changed everything. 3:23 a.m. I woke up again. The bed next to me was empty. Haydar wasn't there. I checked the bathroom. Nothing. Kitchen. Empty. Then I noticed the balcony door, slightly open, cold air blowing in, and Haydar was standing outside. He was talking to no one. His face blank, his lips moving slowly like he was answering questions. But the balcony was empty. He was alone. "Haydar," I called out. He turned towards me, and in that moment my blood turned to ice. His eyes were red, just like hers. Then his voice changed, but it came from his mouth. "She doesn't want you here, Zara," he said calmly. "She waited for him. She won't let go." I stumbled back. He walked toward me, not running, just walking. "Go back inside," he whispered. "She's getting angry." It wasn't him talking. It was her, speaking through him. The next morning, he didn't remember a thing, swore he'd just stepped out for air. That was it. I packed our bags. I didn't care if we had to sleep in the car. While checking out, I couldn't hold back. I asked the manager, "Why did you hesitate when giving us room 7? He didn't look at me directly, just said, "Not many ask for that room anymore." I pressed, "What happened there?" He finally said, "Back in the 90s, a newlywed couple stayed in that room. The bride wasn't from here. No one knew her. Locals said there was something unnatural about her. She was obsessed with someone named Hyder, but he married another woman." I felt cold sweat forming on my back. "What was her name?" I asked. The manager looked at me with tired eyes. "Zora," he said. "But people say she was never really human." You've been listening to Dark Eerie Chronicles. I'll see you in the next nightmare. Until then, keep your lights on.